Morning, everyone. Uh, my name is Bapu. I'm the host once again for today's session. So I'm sure we all have started our intensive phase with a lot of excitement. And yesterday we learned about liver and pancreas, insulin's sensitivity, and four pillars of healthy weight and healthy living. The importance of supplementation, healthy food choices and practices, hydration, and sleep and stress management. And today we are going to learn about foundation of health. So before I invite our today's speaker, so I'd like to invite Dr. Sham for his insights on the foundation of health. Dr. Sham, sir, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bapu. And a very good morning to everyone. And welcome to the intensive phase. This is day one, I believe, of the intensive phase. So today I was thinking about the intensive phase, and I've been working on it for some time. But today I would really want to talk to you directly about a very important aspect which is often misunderstood. So this misunderstood aspect is the notion of a plant-based diet. So when we talk about plant-based diet, commonly we equate plant-based diet with healthy, but the reality, as evidenced by some of my own vegetarian family members and friends, can be quite startling. They consume what is technically vegetarian, but typically laden with refined grains, sugary drinks, and desserts, posing some serious health risk. And I can tell you, I have been witness to some other issues like type 2 diabetes, stroke, heart attacks, and everything running in the family. And it's primarily because although they are technically vegetarians, but the kind of vegetarian make a big difference in our health. So, so what has been done in the scientific literature so far? So this paradox prompted researchers in UK to categorize plant-based diet into three distinct indices. So first is the overall plant-based dietary index. Okay, so they put all the plant-based foods into one basket, and they call the plant-based dietary index PDI. But then what they also did, they said, hey, let's look into this basket and segregate them into two. One is a healthy plant-based diet index, one is an unhealthy plant-based diet index. Now, so all the foods, plant-based foods, which are going into the basket of healthy plant-based diet index are typically whole grains, fruits, vegetables, nuts, vegetable oils, etc. While the unhealthy plant-based diet index basically included fruit juices, refined grains, potatoes, sugary beverages, which are all technically plant-based, but very detrimental to health. Right? So that is how they segregated them into two. Then what they did, they went back into multiple studies which has been already done on plant-based diet and try to find a deeper understanding. So while adhering to a general PDI, if you adhere, meaning you follow a general plant-based diet index, what they found, this whole population who followed the plant-based diet index has a reduced cardiovascular risk by 8%. They reduce the cardiovascular disease risk by 8%. But then they took this population, split them into the two. One is the unhealthy plant dietary index, one is the healthy plant dietary index. What they found was astounding. So when they delved deeper, they found that the unhealthy PDI or the plant dietary index had a staggering 32% increase in heart disease. Whereas the individuals on healthy plant diet index show a reduction of 25%. Now, they said, hey, is it only for cardiovascular risk? Some other things also. So they went into different disease areas. And to my surprise, and to their surprise, this trend was consistent This trend was consistent across various conditions, including type 2 diabetes and renal failure, with the unhealthy plant diet index increasing risk up to 16% and 11% for type 2 diabetes and renal failure, and the healthy plant diet index reducing the risk by 34% and 14%. Think about that. We assume the plant-based food is good, but among the plant-based food, we have to be extremely cognizant. Are we really being honest to ourselves? Are we really being truthful to ourselves? Are we being following the actual principles of the foods? Right. So, in a sense, high adherence to a plant dietary index significantly reduces risk of multitude health issues. However, the key takeaway is the quality of the plant-based diet. It's not merely about eliminating animal products. It's not just eliminating animal products, but also about avoiding unhealthy plant-based options. Right? That's as critical. So in conclusion, it's imperative to embrace a healthful plant-based diet, one that is low in animal foods, sugary beverages, snacks, desserts, refined grains, potatoes, fruit juices, classic fruit juices, to genuinely harness its benefits for longevity and robust health. So that was my only thought for the day today, because it really is personal to me. That's why I thought it's very important at the beginning of this intensive phase, I have a dialogue with you on this one. So thank you, team. Now I'll give it back to Bapu for the next amazing talk.
Thank you,
Namaste,
Dr. Shah,
everyone.
for your wonderful insights. So today we are going to talk on the foundation of health. For that, again, we have our nutritionist consultant, and we know about her. I mean, we already, a couple of sessions we attended from her. So to talk about her, she is an experienced dietitian, member of Dietetic Association, and graduate with bachelor's in life science and from Delhi University. She's also gold medalist. So without taking much time, so I would like to invite Simrita Kaur on the stage. Simrita, over to you.
Thank you so much. A very good morning, all of you. Yesterday, we have introduced our second phase, which is intensive phase, and I have introduced with you about the basic of intensive phase, what we are going to learn in this phase, and what all are things. We have a quick recap of yesterday's session is like we learn about liver health, what liver does to you in your body, and the function of liver, the function of pancreas, the insulin sensitivity, along with as our host already mentioned, that we also learn about our 4 pillars, healthy pillars for the healthy living and healthy weight. Today is our first day of intensive phase, and as you all know, today's topic is foundation of health. So in today's topic, we're going to learn the basis, the foundation which keeps you healthy. What are those things we need, what are those factors which actually affect your health and which helps you to keep your body healthy and to maintain a healthy weight. So without wasting much time, I will share my screen and we'll start with the session. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Simrita. Yeah.
So day 1 of intensive phase is about foundation of health. And first of all, again, congratulations to everyone. You have completed first phase, the 10 days of gut reset. Yesterday we started and introduced the second phase, intensive phase. And today is the day 1 of the intensive phase. And we are going to learn about a lot of good things and what all are required to keep ourselves healthy, fit, and to maintain a healthy weight. And that will help you to lead a healthy life and to build a healthy lifestyle with those healthy habits. So As per the Ayurveda, there are 6 factors which actually affect your health, and to maintain, and there are these strong pillars which have a very crucial important impact on your health, and these are the adequate sleep, the hydration, a balanced diet, a regular exercise, supplementation, and the reduced stress. So yesterday also we have learned about like how hydration, sleep, exercise, supplementation, stress, what it all does to your body. So these 6 pillars, if we make an acronym to remember the six pillars, so it becomes like a shades. So the shade stands for S for your sleep, H for your hydration, A and D stands for balanced diet, E for exercise, S for your supplementation, and then S for your reduce stress. So you can also remember that the shades, as in like the different shades, different phases you see. These are the 6 different phases which is required to keep yourself healthy. So these are like a shades and different shades of your health. So it's very important to maintain all the 6 pillars, and to make this the foundation. Means when we build a house, we know that it is very important that the foundation needs to be strong. So the first day is about the foundation. We want that when we start our first day of the intensive phase, that our foundation needs to be very strong. And how it can be strong? By taking care of all these 6 pillars, to make it that we sleep in a good way, that we have improved sleep, we hydrate ourselves in a adequate amount, we take a balanced diet, we exercise regularly, we take our supplements to plug that nutritional gap and to reduce stress in our, and that will help you to build a healthy lifestyle, to build a healthy living. The first pillar, let's talk about the first pillar. It's your sleep. Sleep is very important, and the first pillar we are talking about sleep is why we need a good sleep, what it will do. We all know that we, every time you go to in this sessions also, with this from past 11 days you have attending the sessions where we talk about that how important is your sleep, that it's so important to take at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and we keep on emphasizing that even in our knowledge sessions and exercise we do, the meditation sessions, so everything. And if since the starting, since our childhood, we got this thing that sleep on time, wake up early, it will help you build a healthy body. So sleep on time and wake up early. We all know early to bed and early to rise is a saying which we keep on listening since our childhood. So what are the essential? What happen if you if you don't take a proper sleep? You always feel fatigue. You always feel tired. You might not able to concentrate on your work. You don't feel like you don't remember things. The memory goes very weak. So all these things happens when you don't sleep. And why? Because sleep is the last thing we do at the end. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, all you need to do is put yourself on the bed and have a good sleep. So what it does, it replenish your body, it replenish the cells, it rejuvenate your cells. All the hard work which you have done throughout the day, the exercise, your day-to-day work, your office work, your daily routine, so a lot of energy goes into that. Your muscles tear, your cells goes throughout the day. There is you eat, you walk, you do your day-to-day work. So everything you do, but your body needs rest so that you can able to do all those things again in the next morning. So if you don't give a good sleep, your body will always tired, and you will not have that enough energy to perform your even day-to-day routine. Day-to-day task in a very effective way, because you're low in energy, your body is not rejuvenate, your body is not get the enough sleep and enough rest to refresh itself. Why do we need a good sleep? So let's talk about why we need it. So what it does, we learned that what it affects, like if you don't get a sleep. Now, why it is important? So first is very important to build a healthy immunity. When the sleep is one of the factors to keep your immunity healthy, to build a healthy immunity, because your body, your immunity response, or all the antibodies it produces against any infection or pathogen attacks. So if your body is not getting enough sleep, it will not give that positive response when your body requires that. There is immunity. We talk about immune response. We have T4 cells. We have certain antibodies where our body produces, and it produces in a more effective way if you have a good sleep. There is one thing known as cytokines. So cytokines produce in your body when you sleep good. So while you're sleeping, the production of cytokines increases. And this is one of the most important factor, one of the most important to build a strong immunity. For example, let's take example. Whenever you fall ill, even if it's like a fever, your doctor said, or everybody around you said that take rest, take a good sleep, take a good rest. So why we are saying that? Because then your body is able to produce those cytokines, you get a good immune response towards the pathogen or any infection you get into your body. And also you get that enough rest, your body is able to relax, and so that you recover on a good speed. Second is your metabolism. So how metabolism affect by the sleep? So when we have a very disturbed sleep, we are not able to sleep in a good way, and we don't take an adequate sleep, so our metabolism decreases. We are decreasing our metabolism, and what it happens, not able to metabolize your protein, your lipids, your carbs in a good way. And lower metabolism is always leads to weight gain, or it makes it very difficult for you to manage your healthy weight. So it lowers down the metabolism. One more thing, there are two hormones which actually affect your hunger and satiety. So there is a one hunger hormone known as ghrelin, and there is a satiety hormone which is known as leptin. So we all know when we keep ourselves awake in the night and having those movie session or Netflix session in the midnights, we always ended up eating something unhealthy, or we ended up at least eating something. Because when you're awake, when you are not putting yourself on to sleep, so the ghrelin hormone, the hunger hormone, triggers, and it gives this signal to your brain that I'm hungry, I need food. And because your body is not on rest and it is tired, so you need something energy, and you're making yourself awake at night, and so then your ghrelin hormone releases, and it keeps giving the signals, and you ended up eating a lot of junk and taking something which disturb the calorie intake, and that's how it leads to weight gain. Sleep is one of the factor which leads to weight gain, which makes it difficult for you to achieve your healthy weight target. So it lowers down the metabolism, and we learn about how the hormone affects. So if you take a good sleep, the satiety hormone, the leptin hormone releases, and it doesn't trigger the hunger in you, and so you don't eat anything. Similarly, we have learned about liver yesterday. So we know that liver is also the only organ in your body which regenerates by itself, and it detoxify your body, it cleanse your body, it removes all the toxins from your body. So when you are not taking proper sleep, your liver is not functioning in a good way, so all the toxins are not going to flush from your body, it will keep inside your body. So again, one of the reason why you need a good sleep. And if you don't sleep, again, like I say that you feel tired, you feel your body is fatigued, you are not, mood swings are there. There are mood swings when you don't get a good sleep and you wake up the next morning and you have to do your everyday things. You ended up being in a very cranky mood, and very, the mood swings is there. You're not so happy and tired. And that's how your emotional regulation comes that your emotions are not in a balanced way, you don't feel good and you're not able to enjoy your mornings. So what are the techniques that you can put in your lifestyle and that will help you to improve your sleep? So first thing is limit your daytime naps. So the sleep and wake cycle is known as circadian rhythm. So your body has a particular circadian rhythm. It knows when to wake up, how many hours of sleep you're giving to your body. So it works in that cycle. So when you're taking so many naps, yeah, or taking a long naps in the daytime, so that disturb your circadian rhythm. So your brain gets a signal that I'm already taking, if I'm taking 8 hours sleep every night, but I'm started taking the naps in the morning, in the daytime. So it disturbs that circadian rhythm, and you ended up not sleeping not so well in the night. Second, we know if I am working out in the morning, so my body is energetic because all the blood goes to your brain and it makes it awake and it makes it very energetic. And we am performing all my day-to-day things. So by the end of the day, I'm able to put myself to sleep and I'm getting the good sleep. So physical activity include a good amount of a good time of spending a good time and investing a good time to a physical activity is really important to get a good sleep. Maintain a schedule, maintain a routine, keep your make a routine to yourself and try to follow that. It's not a one day thing, but day to day, slowly you're able to build that schedule and you're able to follow that routine, and it is really helpful. As I mentioned, the circadian rhythm and the sleep and the wake cycle, if you're able to maintain that, that will really helpful. So by every day, if you are putting yourself to sleep at 10:30 or 11, so if you keep on doing that, you ended up every day, like you just don't need to force yourself to sleep. You just ended up sleep and have a good sound sleep and not undisturbed sleep. Keep all those gadgets. We are so gadget freaks these days. We always have phone in our hands or laptops, and we say that let's just complete that. Oh, I spend my whole day working. Let's me scroll down through the social media before sleeping. So don't do that. At least 1 hour before you sleep, just cut down from all the gadgets, all that UV light you get from the gadgets, the blue light, the screen time needs to be decreased. Just spend some time with your family, read a book, you can listen to a good music, and just talk to your loved ones, but don't use any gadgets and avoid that screen time before the sleep. So it really helps to put yourself to the sleep, and you won't get that disturbed sleep or you keep waking up in the middle of the night. No, and it won't decrease the sleep time, because if you keep once you start scrolling the social media, you know that there is no end and you keep going and going. So next, we know that there is a sleep foundation that suggests that people who sleep less than 6 hours, they ended up gain weight there, and their BMI is always high. And we know why, because it lowers down your metabolism, which I've learned just now, and we discussed that and how it affects your metabolism by the hormones ghrelin and leptin. The second pillar is your hydration. Hydration is very important when it comes to build a healthy living, and you need a good amount of hydration. You need to take a good amount of fluid in your body. So hydration is a process to keep the body fluids in a right amount, and to manage that the amount of body fluids in your body. It's the hydration, and the main and the very common thing that can provide you hydration is, we all know, is your water. That is, so it is around you, it is free, you can get it. The good clean water is the best solution for your hydration. And also we have discussed before the gut reset that there is certain functional juices you can add in your day-to-day life that also gives you that hydration. But water is one of the primarily one of that fluid that helps you with the hydration. So we always say, we ended up listening that a nutritionist or a health expert is telling you to take at least 8 glasses of water every day. So it helps you keep that dehydration away. It has a lot of good effects on your body. It helps you maintain your weight by maintaining the calorie intake. So when you take a good amount of water, it gives you that satiety feeling. So you don't end up eating extra, you don't end up eating above your calorie intake, and it helps in the blood flow, it helps in supply of oxygen, it helps in the functioning of your heart and the joint health, because water acts as a lubricant in between the joints, so the joint movement becomes very easy. It flushes down the toxins from your body. So when you drink a lot of good water, so it helps in the goes to the kidney and take away all the toxins and discard it out of your body. Again, if there is a thing when you're dehydrated, your blood circulation becomes very body is not able to flow blood in a good way. So your nerves are very tired. You don't get a good supply of blood through your brain, and you ended up having headaches and migraines. So avoiding that, drink a glass of water. Your brain has a hypothalamus, and which receive the signals that from when to have food, when to have water. So there is sometimes a lot of us ended up eating while we are dehydrated, because when we are dehydrated, our body is not energetic. It's very feeling low. So it might give you signals that you need something, and we interpreted it as to eat something rather than drink a glass of water. So in next time, when you feel dehydrated, when you're feeling that hungry in an odd time and all of a sudden, just drink a glass of water and see if the hunger stays. Definitely you need to grab some healthy snack or some your meal. But if it goes away, that means you were dehydrated. So it's very important to maintain a good weight and good lifestyle. And also, water is very important for the digestion, for the digestion of your nutrients and the absorption of the nutrition. So in your whole digestion process, water is required. So take a good amount of water, balance that fluid in your body. Third pillar is your balanced diet. The balance of both of your macronutrients and micronutrients is very important. The macronutrients covers that your carbohydrates, which gives you energy, the protein, which are the building blocks of your body, and the fats, which helps in the certain metabolic reactions and helps in the hormone production and maintain your organ health. So it is very important. And along with your macronutrients, we have your micronutrients, which is your vitamins and minerals. Always balance your macro and micronutrients. There's nothing like you are taking all the macronutrients, but you're avoiding your micronutrients. You are not in a balance side. You're not taking a balanced diet. When you taking a balanced diet, when all your nutrients are present in your plate, in a very right amount, in a right portion. These micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, is actually act as a catalyst, as a coenzyme for the metabolism of these carbohydrates, fats, and protein. So do not avoid that, and there are amazing functions of your micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals. Your calcium vitamin D is required for your bone health. Your magnesium is required for your good sleep and the muscle recovery. Your the vitamin C we know for the immune response. There is so many functions, and it is reduces the inflammation in your body. It removes the toxins. It reduces the oxidative stress. So micronutrients is as important as your macronutrients. So always keep a balance of both the nutrients in your body. Fourth pillar is your physical exercise. We have discussed in a detail yesterday that you need at least 150 minutes per week. You need to do 150 minutes per week of any physical activity to maintain a healthy body, to maintain a healthy weight. And we have discussed, there are a lot of researches which is giving that 150 minutes is the minimum amount you can invest in your physical activity time per week. So it is for your weight management, for overall well-being, for there are certain if your body is facing certain problems like diabetes, it improves that insulin sensitivity, blood pressure, it improves that. mood swings, people got it, and hormonal imbalances. So it helps in maintaining your overall well-being. But again, in the first the shades, the S stands for sleep, which where I mentioned that physical activity is one of the technique to improve your sleep. So improve sleep again is physical activity by doing any physical activity. There is eat and NEAT, which we have discussed yesterday, that EAT is your exercise activity thermogenesis and NEAT is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So like Meenal will help you to perform all those exercise and this after my knowledge sessions. And also you can help out yourself by take a brisk walk, take a walk, and do some household chores, and go for a walk to your grocery to pick up some groceries, using the stairs instead of lift. So these kind of things you can add in your day-to-day life and target to achieve a good step count. Next is your supplementation, where our program philosophy is built on that to plug the nutritional gap. So balance diet is important, but sometimes we ended up not to have the amount of nutrients which our body requires. So we still have the deficiencies of nutrients in our body. To maintain and to cover that, we need the supplementation to fulfill what our body is lacking. So supplementation is very important, and the macronutrient like protein, that we know at least 73% of Indians are deficient of protein, and 90% don't even know how much amount of protein they require. So if you don't know how much amount of protein you require, you ended up being deficient. So and there are certain techniques, as we learned that there's cooking techniques where sometimes 30 to 40% of the nutrients is lost. So to replenish that thing, to get the proper nutrients in your body, you need that supplementation. The first is your macronutrient protein. So as we discussed, statistically, the protein deficiency in our country, and people are also unaware. So we need daily amount of protein in our diet for, as I mentioned, that ICMR 2020 guidelines, you need 0.8 gram per kg body weight protein every day. Every individual needs that. And why we need protein? We need protein for growth and repair because they are building blocks, and we need for the immune response. We need it for hormone production. After the workout, you always hear that we ask you to take some protein because your muscle tears, for the recovery of muscle, to build the muscles, protein is one of the factors. And when you build good amount of muscle, you build a lean muscle mass. So what happened? Your BMR increases, and again your metabolism is at the highest, and your EAT is increasing, your BMR increasing. So always being in a calorie deficit. So it's again in a wholesome that compiles that you're able to maintain the healthy weight because you're in a calorie deficit. It also gives that satiety feeling. So you don't end up eating again and again. The hunger pangs is gone. The food cravings reduces. Again, your micronutrients, the importance of the micronutrients, as we say, that there is tissues to maintain the tissue and the wear and tear of the tissue and the cells, the heart functioning, the bone health, the joint health, for the energy production, for the digestion, for the hormone production, for all the metabolic reaction, the cellular processes happening in our body. We need our vitamins and minerals. So nothing better than to have one daily plus every day to maintain, or you can we have the multivitamins and minerals in good amount in our weight management shake as well. So to take the sufficient amount of micronutrients in your body and to reduce the deficiency of nutrients, it is very important to take daily. When you lose weight, when you're on a journey to lose weight, your body needs even more micronutrients, vitamins and minerals to maintain the proper functioning of your body. So again, balance of your both macro and micronutrients is important for the overall well-being. The last is your stress. Reduce the stress. So stress is it's one of the factors we discuss a lot in the day-to-day life. Today's lifestyle, everybody is having some stress, and this stress. So what happens when your body goes through that stress period or the chronic stress is there? It releases certain hormones. One is your cortisol. So when the production of cortisol increases, so that means when your stress is high, it produces more cortisol, which ended up increases the fat deposition in your body. So that lowers down your metabolism. Again, when in your stress, your body releases a lot of insulin, which decreases the blood glucose level. Then again, you need a lot of you get that pseudo hunger pangs and you cravings, and you ended up eating. Then again, it completely affect your this weight management journey, and it make it difficult for you to maintain that healthy weight and to achieve your target. So it is very important to reduce the stress, and for reducing stress, we are also always ask you to attend the meditation session at night, which not only reduces the stress or reduces the cortisol hormone, but again helps you sleep better. So attend those meditation sessions. It's very helpful. And as I told, that fat deposition happens and the lipid metabolism will not be happening. So lower of overall metabolism, fat deposition again leads to your fatty liver. So this is like a vicious cycle. So when we have a more chronic stress, our mood is very low, we might not be able to do the physical activity, that leads to obesity. And we are not able to sleep properly, that lowers down your metabolism, that leads to obesity. Many people eat, like they always give this reason: I'm stressed, I'm eating this, I'm having this sugar because I'm stressed. There is stress eating. So your diet get disturbed, and either ended up eating a lot, or sometimes people don't eat it when they're in stress because they don't feel that hungry because of this so much of emotional things and the hormonal changes in their body. So that again leads to obesity. So the stress leads to a weight gain and the obesity. Why? We discuss this in this diagram. So for today, your activity of the today is that share the image of your phone screen where there is a step count of your smartwatches, anywhere, any app you use to count the step, and share in your WhatsApp group with everybody, and make a target and achieve it. And thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me so patiently. And good luck, and stay committed and stay active. I'll see you soon again. So thank you so much, and
Thank you.
Host. Yeah.
Thank you, Simrita. Thank you for wonderful this session, and on the foundation of health, right? So like rightly mentioned, Simrita, human body is like a building, right? So building needs the key pillars of adequate sleep, adequate hydration, balanced diet, regular exercise. He said 150 minutes per week, that is minimum, right? So, and importance of supplementation we learned, and reduced stress, how to manage the stress, right? So thanks again. And now the time for entering into the activity session, the physical exercise, right? So before we start the exercise, I mean, let's start some basic stretching exercise. Okay, so just follow me. I mean, what some basic stretch, what we can do it. So just hold your hands like this, stretch a bit. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, thanks. Sorry, Minal, we just started some basic pre-workout.
Good, that's so good. Thanks so much.
Over to
Hello
you.
everyone. A very warm welcome to today's session. तो आप सब खड़े हो जाइए. We're going to start with some cardio moves. while standing. And it's great if you can wear your socks and shoes for the cardio. But otherwise also, if you want to do barefoot, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure that you're not slipping by, because we do sweat while doing cardio. So just make sure when we're doing those moves, you should have a firm grip. So it's perfectly fine if it is on a grass, but otherwise on a slippery floor, it might be a problem. Maybe you are using mat, but then there are positions when we move around. So please take care of that. So let's get started. This will be backed by music, so it's going to get a lot of fun. But still stay within your own comfortable range. We have long, workouts coming over. So you don't really have to push yourself like on day one. But yes, have good fun. Okay, let's go.
These conversations get so creative, going so deep into fantasy. And all the waiting, testing my patience, more than your words should be touching me. You know you can make me feel the flame from 55 million miles away, serving that straight telepathy. And tell me how you get me to the edge when I'm all alone here by myself. The craziest thing I ever felt. You don't need no hands, cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. Cancel all my plans, let you drive me mad. Baby, you don't even need to use no hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Yeah. No hesitation, no punctuation. These high vibrations keep coming through. Let my persuasion and all frustrations when we fulfill what we promised to. You know you can make me feel the flame from 55 million miles away, serving that straight telepathy. And tell me how you get me to the edge when I'm all alone here by myself. The craziest thing I ever felt. You don't need no hands, cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. Cancel all my plans, let you drive me mad. Baby, you don't even need to use no hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Come put 'em on me anyway. Hands, hands. You don't need no, you don't need no, you don't need no hands. You don't need no, you don't need no, you don't need no hands. You don't need no hands, cause the way you're looking at me make me wanna dance, yeah, make me move my body. echa pa' acá, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. La la la, vamos a danzar, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. Que el party empezó, que el party empezó.
Moviendo la cintura, de la bola.
Que el party empezó, que el party. Que el party empezó. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Quiero bailar contigo toda la noche, niño, vacilar. La la la, echa pa' acá, que el party empezó, que el party empezó. La la la, vamos a danzar, que el party empezó, que el party empezó.
Quiero ver a todo el mundo con las manos arriba.
Que el party empezó, que el party empezó.
Moviendo la cintura, de la bola.
Que el party empezó, que el party. Que el party empezó. Que el party empezó. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta, hasta que amanezca, no me importa nada, que suene la orquesta. Estamos de fiesta.
Passo à frente, passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar.
Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tú, garota. Sudando la gota como me rebota tú, mi danzarino, yo soy tú, garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota.
So I'm staying in sumo, I'm twisting to the sides and I'm going low. Okay. So if I am halfway, I'm not even going full, I'm just showing a halfway low. But see that my toes and my knees are pointed out. One. Second, my knees are like the heels. My feet are neither falling in and not, they are so far away that I am not able to control. Okay. So find a position where you can hold your sumos stably. Okay. So that's why I said shoes and socks, so that you can hold on to the position. From the knee ankle, straight line. And then from your knees and your toes, it is also pointed out. This is the movement. This. Okay. Engage through your inner thighs. Feel the pressure in your quads as you go. Your glutes as well. So full body movement. We are doing sides like this. Not moving through the legs. You not move the legs. Sumo is nice and stable. You wanna tuck the navel in and then go. Side to side. Breathe out and then low. Okay? It's perfectly fine if you're not going too low. See, the range of the movement is something that you will decide. Whatever feels more comfortable, yeah? Slowly, imagine we're going to do it every day and lot more than this. So your endurance and strength will increase. So do not push yourself too much on day one. Yeah, take it easy. Slowly and steadily you will get there. But correct form. You will not push your knees forward. So it is not a movement here. Knees forward, spine sliding. It is a movement like this. This. Power. Yeah. Core control. Your glutes, quads, all under control. That's why your knees and toes are pointed out. When you push your knees out, the pressure comes to all the basic muscles. So you release that knee joint. That's why I'm talking about sumo. A lot of people who are not able to hold it in sumo like this, use the chair like I taught you yesterday. Use chair as a prop. Let's go.
Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Yo soy tu garota. Um passo à frente, um passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar. Um passo à frente, um passo atrás. Mova sua cintura, comece a dançar. Sudando la gota como me rebota tú mi danzarino. Yo soy tu garota sudando la gota como me rebota tú mi danzarino. Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota. Garota. Yo soy tu garota.
Very good, very good. We'll start with some mat workout. Okay. Here we go. Let's go on the force. Anybody who feel pain on the knees will have an addition cushion stuff under the knees. Okay. Just take it a little soft and slow. We might do 20-25 reps here. You can continuously keep doing 10 reps, but complete the sets. So like it's 10 reps and then another 10 reps like that. On the mat. Squeeze on the force. So we'll start with simple Tucking the core in, lengthening the spine, squeezing up, all the way up, 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 up. And then back. As you exhale, tuck the in. Slowly inhale. Your shoulders will be away from your ears. Do not do this. Shoulders away from the ears. Stretch. And then exhale. Navel tucking, lengthen. Again, exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Navel tucking, deep exhale. Inhale. One last time. Up. And exhale. We'll start with our first movement, which is a donkey kick. Okay. So you're going to tuck your core in, lengthen through the spine. Your lower abdominal muscles will feel the pull as you push up. Okay. So here your one knee is rested. You will be pushing the leg up and up and up like this. Navel will be tucked in. Your core is nicely engaged. Make sure when you're doing this movement, the pressure is only through the core and you're pushing it up, burning your glutes, quads, hamstring, all the muscle group, but no pressure to the knees. If you think the other knee is getting a pressure, keep a cushion underneath, something soft, okay? Squeeze, lift, and here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Your neck is neutral in line with your spine. Nothing else is moving. You're only going up from here and squeeze. Up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. 20 to the other side. Again, squeeze your core. Keep your elbows nice and soft. Do not stretch your elbows out. You will not be pushing your elbows. Keep your elbows nicely tucked in and then push up. Something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. So these are donkey kicks. So you're tucking your core in, lengthening your spine, stretching up. Fire hydrants. You will do just 3. Fire hydrants. This movement goes up. This is a movement which is side. So see what is happening. When you sit for long, all these muscle groups, they starting becoming stiff. Okay. So we're just taking control of these muscle groups and how just by simple moves. 20 reps, you will be getting accustomed to the idea of releasing and relaxing your hips, the biggest muscle group here, and you will realize that it is actually also releasing your spine. Tuck the core in, squeeze. Remember, this is not a move in which you just do this. Like, oh, open, close. It is a move in which you will actually lift it all the way up. Here. Lot of pressure to the knees. But understand this move. You will not be going open the gate, close the gate. I want you to lift it nice and high. Understand this move. Okay? Switch, full switch to the side. Okay? I keep talking to you, so I keep looking to the side. You will have your neck neutral in line with your spine, which means you will not look up, because the moment you look up, you arch. I want core engaged, not an arch spine. And you will not also fall down. I want no pressure on the cervical spine whatsoever. Okay, so this spondylitis here, your cervical spondylitis should not get triggered with this. It's not related with forward fall. So just the engagement. Clear, everyone? Take a lot of precautions when you begin, when you are a beginner. Okay. After a while, you will not need because you will understand your body. Let's go. 20 of these. So we go side. 1, 2, 90 degree. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8. Feel the movement. Squeeze the glutes as you go up. Squeeze. Squeeze. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 more, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, yes. Okay. One last. We've done fire hydrants. We've done donkey kicks. We're gonna do circles, but again with the knee bend. Okay. So it's great for people with lower lumbar spine, aches, pains, uneasiness, or inflammation. I'm not doing straight legs. Knee, when your knee is bent, your ending is having a soft spine. Okay. Here we go. Squeeze. So this will be circle up and down. Circle up and down. So it's a combination of both. Yeah, has to be killer. 3. Yes. 4. Up and back. 5. Up and back. 6. Up and back. Up and back. 7. Let's do 10. Up and back. 8. Up and back. Up and back. 9. Up and back. 10. Very good. When we do these movements, it's not only this one side. The other hip also feel that stretch. Yeah, could you feel it? That's how effective it is. Simple, but very effective. Let's pull on to the other side. Squeeze, core tight. We'll again start with single leg donkey kick. So this goes up. Up. So when this is going up, there is no movement with the lower limb. There is no movement with the lower limb. Simple engagement and up. So here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 engage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to back. Take a breather. Anyone who feels that when I do movement or movement, MOM movement, you can't always take a breather. I generally do it to increase the intensity. So see, you already worked up here, yeah? So I'll add another move without the break so that it goes a little higher. The burn goes a little higher. You can always take a break if you feel that's not comfortable, or if there is a, some kind of a cramp coming over. But if you think you can challenge yourself, challenge your muscles, you must. Let's go. Squeeze, core tight, engage, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift up. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze. When you are bringing it up, it's burning. Further accentuate it. Squeeze up and squeeze those glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. One last move. We're gonna do circles here. So you're gonna squeeze the core and circle. So engage is fine, not arched. Engage. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Come down to the mat. We're gonna do some stretches on the mat, supine stretches. Just stay in your comfortable range and relax up. So like I said, cool down is very important. Give yourself that time to hold in those positions. 30 seconds, 15 seconds, everywhere. Relax up. over to your eyes. Thank you so much everyone for joining in and attending the entire session with us. Keep rocking.